Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of, you guessed it, the Ability Warriors podcast. I'm sitting out here on my lovely porch, like I often do. It's my sanctuary of sorts. So, you're going to be hearing a lot of noises, and sorry in advance for that. But I thought it would be very fitting for today's topic, which is mental health. Yippee! So, I am not going to name names. I'm not going to delve too deep into situations, but I just want to kind of give an overview of what this person or what people in general need when they're going through a mental health crisis, and how to help them properly and not spiral them further down into the black hole that they're already in. So, these are just a couple tips that I've learned over the years and over my own personal experiences and my own personal ways of looking at life and my own opinions. So, please don't come at me in the comments, because these are just my opinions. And speaking of comments, feel free to comment and subscribe on this video. It would be really appreciated. I love seeing other people's opinions. I love interacting with you guys. I don't interact too much, but if I see something I really like, I will definitely comment on it. So, I'm gonna pull up my notes and we will get started, shall we? So, my first bullet point is how to help somebody with a mental illness when you don't know exactly what they're going through. So, what I would say to that point would be just distract them. Talk about your life experiences. Talk about what has helped you. Talk about the weather if you have to. Talk about their interests to get them out of whatever world they're in, and to get them to open up to you and talk to you in a way that they wouldn't normally. Because if you just come out and ask them, hey, look, what's your problem? They're gonna close up so fast, and they're not gonna be very receptive to the help. So, you might want to approach it in a gentler way and just let them know that you're there for them regardless of what comes out of their mouth. regardless of how hurtful it may be to you. You gotta just kind of help them realize that they're not in a good state and that they need to talk to somebody, whether it be a trained professional, whatever the case may be. And obviously, if they're in crisis, you need to call 911 and get them sorted out and get them the help they need. Especially if you can see it in their body language. Just know the person that you're speaking with. Human to human. Help them realize that this is okay. This is not a stigma. Like, just get the help and you will be better for it. And kind of guide them through what you've done to help yourself. Guide them through your life experiences. Be like, hey, well, I know you're angry at staff, so just put it into perspective for them and help them realize, like, hey, I know you're about to spiral out, but before you do that, here is a perspective that you might want to look into. So my example for that would be, I was talking to my friend and the redhead boy, and he's been going through a lot lately, and he's been very emotionally charged. And to get him out of it, I usually put it into perspective for him, like I did today, and just say, hey, the staff are doing X, Y, and Z. You need to just realize that when they leave, you're gonna be fine. When they leave, you just gotta put on a show, or like, they may be having a bad day and they may be taking it out on you, but you gotta realize that everybody has those days and it's okay. So that's what I told him, and it really turned his viewpoint around. And I also told him that he's got to stop being so critical of them and just realize that they are helping you. They are doing a service for you. So you kind of got to be respectful of that, and you only have like an hour with them. So just, I know this sounds horrible, but we have to get up. We have to do daily tasks. So you just gotta put up with it. You gotta just get through the hour, whether it be like blasting music, whether it be whatever makes you calmer, so that you can rationalize things. That's the better way to go about it. And I'm not an expert by any means, but that's helped me communicate with him better and let him know that staff are human and they're gonna make mistakes, and the day is not always gonna go perfect. You just gotta turn it around and make it positive. Out of every negative comes a positive. So I also told him to write down, after every call, at least one positive that he can look back on and be like, oh, yeah, that did happen. That was not bad at all. Because he's so focused on the negative. He's so focused on what's going to go wrong that he's not appreciating and showing gratitude towards what goes right. And I've found that in the last couple months of my journey, through my mental health journey, that you gotta find moments of gratitude. Like this past weekend was my birthday, and the staff member that got me up, he blasted music. He brought me my favorite chocolate, and he was like, today I want your routine to go off without a hitch. And that was the best birthday gift I could have ever asked him for, and I was not expecting it. So just for every negative there is a positive, and just keep that in the back of your mind when you think everything is negative and you're spiraling out. Just remember to write down all the positives and then collect them. And by the end of the day, you will realize that 90% of your day, yeah, it was complete crap. But the other 10% was the greatest thing that you've ever accomplished. So whether it be big or small, just take those wins and realize that you are a warrior. You can fight off the bad demons. You can fight off the dragons that are holding you down and those negative people. So yeah, definitely talk to them about your life experiences, like I just rambled on to you guys. And make it more humanizing. Don't make it so much about the mental illness. Make it about the human. Make it more personal to them. And then it will get through to them a lot quicker. And distract them. Distract them by like saying, hey, let's watch a hockey game. Or hey, let's watch trashy TV. Or hey, let's go let's watch a movie on FaceTime and grab your favorite tea and a book. And just zone out and put a timer on for 10 to 15 minutes, maybe even a half an hour, and get through a chapter of your book so that you can kind of reflect afterwards and be like, okay, now I've decompressed. Now I can help more people. And that is my main priority with myself, is that if I'm not good what good am I gonna be to people and helping them with their issues? Like, if I don't get certain times in the day, like for me it's 8 a.m. till around 12. If I don't get those times to myself, I am not going to be a very good human. I'm going to be a troll. I'm going to not have good intentions for anybody. So, yeah. If they're really on the brink of doing something bad, then obviously call the emergency number where you live and give them a virtual hug, or go over to them with a mask and be like, I am waiting with you. I don't care. I am going to make sure you are okay. And then once you are in the ambulance, I will carry on. But I'm going to check in on you. And I think that's the best advice, is check in on those that are lonely. Check in on those that are in crisis. Check in on those that are happy. Because let me tell you something. Those people that are happy are sometimes hiding deep despair, that once you open the floodgates and let them speak, they will tell you some horrific things that they've experienced, and it will take a load off of them. And yeah, so that's my self-help podcast. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And like always, I am going to promote myself. And I'm going to promote my best friend here on YouTube, Minnie Minchino. She is thebomb.com. She is a gamer, and she does Let's Plays. And what they are is she goes on a gaming simulator and just streams and talks about life. And yeah, you should really go check her out. She posts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So go check her out and tell her that the Ability Wars leader sent you, and show her some love, and subscribe to her channel, because if you need an escape, she is one for the books. And especially her mini casts, they're short little snippets of life advice, and they are wonderful if you just need to hear a warm hug of a voice. And they've really helped me out. Oh, and also her Mario series is so funny. If you need an escape, it is great. It is great voice acting. And of course, I post Sunday through Thursday. Sorry, I've been posting every day, so it's kind of been throwing me off. But yeah, my normal schedule is Sunday through Thursday. sometimes Thursday through Sunday. Just depends on how I feel. But yeah, I usually post it on the weekend because I have a little bit more time to formulate my thoughts. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit shorter and more concise. And let me know if you like that style. Or if you like the more rambly, go off the rails kind of wild child podcast that I usually do. Yeah. So, your fearless leader is signing off. I love you all, and you will hear my lovely voice in next week's episode. I love you guys so much, and remember to take care of each other and live the life that you want to live, and take them along for the ride, because they deserve it. So I will leave it at that, and see you all in a future episode. Bye!